Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at my favorite customs. Now, some of these you may have seen, some of these are definitely going to be new to you. These are basically some of the customs that we've reviewed in the last couple of years. These are just the ones that mainly stand out. I mean, there's a lot more, but hands down, when you say favorite customs, these are it right here. Hulk Hogan, this is the one you guys haven't seen yet. This is basically his... this is the one attire that we didn't get. I mean, we got a lot of attires when he was on Mattel's contract, but this is the one that I always wanted. This one right here, this is when he became champion in his later days. This is like basically one of his last runs prior to him going over to TNA. And oh man, like this is a great combination of not only his retro look with the bright orange and blue, or bright orange and red, sorry about that, but also like his new style, right? Because he tried bringing back the Hulkamaniac, and he did it in a great way with this attire. So on the kick pads right here, you can actually even see like that's his face right there. That's an image. That's how he wore it. He had the knee brace on the left leg. It is matching to the other kick pad, as you can see. The belt right here. This is the same one that we got with Brock Lesnar. And the shirt, I believe this is the one that it came in the street gear. If you guys remember, we got a Hulk Hogan in like long black pants. So I just reused that because it's, again, very similar to what he used, as well as this sash piece that you see around. Exact same one. This right here, it does say Hulk still rules, so it is different from like the one that came in, what was it? I think someone helped me out. Oh, it was a Target exclusive, because that's where the head scan came from. So I did remove the Target exclusive logo, and the Hulk still rules, it was added on to that. This head scan right here, this is perfect for it. So it's got the, like I said, combination of new and old. If you remember, that's how he used to wear it back when he was in NWO. So really awesome Hulk Hogan. Still hands down one of my favorite attires that he's ever worn. Next up, we have Chris Benoit, the Rabid Wolverine. Now, I know what he did in the ring wasn't, or what he did out of the ring was right. It was definitely wrong. I mean, it still blows my mind what had occurred. But as far as like in-ring competitor, this man right here, he was intense. If you were to like combine like two superstars to bring Chris Benoit, Daniel Bryan would have to be one of them. And like, if you were to combine if Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar were to have a kid, right there, this man was not only like fast, but also very powerful. Like this guy was nonstop. He would do flying headbutts, German suplex after German suplex. And this is the attire. This is based on WrestleMania when he won the big one. Eddie Guerrero also won the title that night, because if you guys remember, that was during the brand split where each Raw and SmackDown had their own title. So yeah, this is so cool, man. This is such an iconic moment for him. It was just... it was crazy. I mean, when you think back, it was a great match too. It was against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. So right here, the design that you see on the tights, this is basically like a Wolverine just tearing up his tights. I mean, that's basically what most of his tights were. So right here, again, really awesome figure. I did do, if you can see right there, it is the lower calves, so we get the right scale. I mean, he wasn't that tall. He was only about 5'9", 5'10" at most, so not a very big guy. Next up, we have Manic, also known as Suicide, also known as TJP. TJP, you decide to turn heel, please bring this back. This is from his TNA run. This, hands down, this one probably took one of the longest to ever make. I think this was a total of 14 hours. These are not decals. These were all hand painted. So I'm telling you, like, when I got done doing it, it felt like it was a big accomplishment just because it took so long. The design right here that you see on the side right here, it is very similar to the chest piece. It's got like these arrow designs coming up. And that's like the Manic design right here. This was sculpted. This was actually the very first figure that I had actually tried sculpting. So I sculpted this. I think it was like a Stone Cold head scan because he had that nice bald look. And then once I sculpted that, I also just painted on the skull design right here. So cool. Still amazing. Hands down, one of my favorites right here. Next up, again, this is Bullet Club. Tama Tonga. This right here, this is basically like a combination of Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Because what I did with Daniel Bryan, if you guys didn't see the review on this, yeah, I just basically like sliced off part of the beard to give it that pointy look that Tama Tonga has. And the hair piece right here, basically what I did is that I don't know if you want to say like, I mean, I literally cut part of the head in order to fit on there, right? Otherwise, it would just like sit really funny. So yeah, this was all hand painted. I painted. Some of these were made by like BEW. I'll show you the BEW. This one was made by me. The tattoo right here, I did do that right there. It does wrap around through the arm. The rest of the design right here, I mean, apart from like the skull that you see on the tights, it is just mainly black, exactly how we wore it. Important member, definitely important member for the Bullet Club. Now, these Usos right here, I still love. I mean, I know Elite Series 54, yeah, 54. They have the white attire, but see, these right here, I like a lot because this is mainly where what I actually see them wearing is the black attire. And this is more of like a, excuse me, this is more of a fake hag more than anything. I mean, the legs, all I did was a leg swap. I did a leg swap from Shane McMahon and Mick Foley. I mean, exact same legs, so both of them would work. And that's really all about it. I painted the crotch, right, black to match the rest of the pants. And the shirt right here, this is from Ring Bling Figure Customs. So still, hands down, I might do a head swap. I think once I get the Elites, I might do a head swap from the Elites onto my Customs. Next up, we have AJ Styles. This is from Elimination Chamber. This right here, I love this. I love posing this figure. You get full playability with this since it is the Shawn Michaels attire right here. I mean, you don't have to worry about like paint rub or anything. You can easily bend the knees. It's still, I mean, like I said, Shawn Michaels' attire was already white, so I just basically removed the decals on it. I removed the designs and added the decals. These are from Curb Stomp, so if you guys haven't checked out Curb Stomp yet, that guy's got some amazing decals for pretty much any figure, not just AJ Styles. Vest, again, Ring Bling Customs. Man, I love this. I wish he would have won the Elimination Chamber match, but regardless, this attire that he wore that night was amazing. BEW, this one right here, this one was made by, as MDT would say, by the Magician. This is Magician work by BEW. Everything about this figure was made by BEW, and this is Prince Devitt, one of last Finn Balor's attires that he had wore prior to coming over to WWE. This is so cool. Like, I know BEW told me like the time and effort that he put into this. It's crazy, and you can definitely see it. I mean, not just in the body, but look at that head scan. That is crazy, dude. Man, definitely a magician indeed. Magician in my book for sure. BEW, you always do some amazing work. Speaking of BEW, this next one is a combination of me and BEW. We basically worked together on this next custom to make the modern day Maharaja. Right here, yeah, I did the body and he sculpted the hair onto the head scan. This is from 3MB, the head scan right here. And this is definitely the right one to go with. I mean, this is definitely, because he's had a couple of head scans, but definitely the 3MB head scan works best. Look at the sculpt work on that. Like, it looks just like the man's hair. I mean, I know his hair's a lot longer now, but when we had made this custom, this is basically the look that we were going for. The tights, I did paint that, no decals, added the belt to it. You had to, right? I mean, that's basically what completes the WWE champion. Next up, 2009 Royal Rumble. This is when he fought Edge. Man, Jeff Hardy has worn some amazing outfits, but this is hands down still one of my favorites. The paint design is just amazing. This one I did do. I definitely, and I'm sorry, for saying to me, I was really happy how this one turned out. This is the prototype head scan, just repainted to have the matching attire from Royal Rumble 2009. And again, another full playability figure. The arms did come off Finn Balor, so you don't have to worry again with paint rub. Look at that. You can move them around. The torso too. This came from Shield. I think it was either Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins. So full playability with this figure again. From the knees down, I did go with Fandango. So right there, I mean, Shield works perfect. It's got the nice cargo pockets. Man, I still love this. This is definitely, I use this a lot when I do my wrestling figure matches. I'm sure you guys have seen those. I know they're pretty cringy, but some people enjoy those, believe it or not. I don't know why. It's fun to make them. And if you guys do enjoy those, let me know. I would be more than happy to continue to make those. Right here, we have Pentagon Jr., second figure that I try doing sculpt work on. I did sculpt the head scan on this right here. The shirt right here, it is cloth, really nice. It works well with it. I also did the sash on it, the tattoos. I did hand paint all of those. It has like a dragon design going on right here on the top left-hand shoulder. The kick pads right here, this has his logo on it right there. I believe, yeah, these ones came from Curb Stomp. I had to, sometimes you need help, and some of the greats are definitely out there. And if you're nice enough to the people out there, they'll definitely treat you, good in return. So thanks to everybody that has helped me along the way. We still have one more. Don't worry, we're not closing the video. We have right here Seth freaking Rollins, Kingslayer outfit. Now, again, these are not in any particular order. These are just the ones that really stand out to me. If you were to ask me which one is my favorite, I would probably have to say that Finn Balor for sure. Man, that Balor. Oh, it's either between Finn Balor or AJ Styles. But Kingslayer right here, this is from when he took on Triple H. And I did get help with from this one. Figure Looking Good did the gold on it, and I just basically finished it off by adding the designs to it. The little side things that he had on here. I know the basic, it hasn't painted on, so it's nice to have this in elite form, actually having them sculpted on. All the line work right here, this was all done by me, as well as the belt. Added the wrist straps to it, and that, come on, the man's got to have a sledgehammer. Let me know which one you guys enjoyed the most. I mean, like I said, definitely AJ and Finn Balor for me, but I mean, we all have beauties in the eyes of the beholder, right? Until next time, everybody.